The following portion of Bloom is sponsored by Central Florida Behavioral Health Network and the Department of Children and Families.
Welcome back to Bloom. Addiction can be an uphill battle, but there are resources available for our community to help people understand that they are not alone. Here to discuss are the president and CEO of Central Florida Behavioral Health Network, Alan Davidson, and the vice president of Operation PAR, Marvin Coleman. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
So, Alan, let's start with you. Can you talk to us a little more about Central Florida Behavioral Health Network and what do you do in relation to substance misuse and mental health issues?
Sure. So CFBHN is a managing entity. We're one of 7 managing entities in the state. We are the largest in population and the second largest in landmass. So we cover and fund from Pasco County down to Collier County over into Hendry Glades and up into Polk, Highlands, and Hardy. We are the funder for the safety net behavioral health system of care for the Suncoast region. So we fund about 60 to 65 providers, funding services like crisis care, detox, outpatient, mobile response teams, and then so one of our substance use providers and how we help in the battle against addiction is Operation PAR and Marvin Coleman.
Yeah, so Marvin, talk to me about Operation PAR and your mission.
So Operation PAR, we have been actually in the service community for about 54 years actually. And we started with a mom who actually came home from work one day and found that her daughter was under the influence of something, couldn't find the help that she needed. So she created a program that now spans over about 7 counties, from Citrus County as far south as Lee County, and provides a comprehensive element of services, not only intervention, prevention, treatment, as well as detoxification.
Yeah, and I want to talk about something that is, very close to many hearts here in Tampa Bay and nationwide, and that is the fentanyl crisis. I mean, it impacts so many lives, and these are everyday people that some even stumble upon this without even looking for it.
And that is the big thing, is how they stumble upon it, because fentanyl can be in just about anything out there. And so people really need to be aware. We've had some good things happen over the past year. We've had a drop in overdose deaths over the past year, but we're also starting to see some other things that we just have to keep our pulse on. Carfentanil is something else that's out there right now, where 11 days ago the CDC announced increases in those deaths and related to it. And so it's a battle, definitely.
And Alan, let's talk about the relationships like this, because this is what allows you to cast the net so far across Tampa Bay and beyond and help countless people.
Yeah, no, Marvin was saying that they span 7 counties, and we fund a lot of those servers around the 7 counties. And so like in Pinellas, where they're located, we fund something called a CORE program, where they are actually based in hospitals, because a lot of times when someone overdoses, their first touch is to the hospital. So they can have someone embedded in the hospital to work with that person to see if they want to get into the process of recovery.
And Marvin, what does it mean to you and your agency to have these collaborations?
It's critically important because it touches every element of a person's lives. I don't think any of us have not been touched in some way by either a family member, a friend, a loved one who is experiencing either substance use disorder or some elements of addiction or recovery. And so to be able to really have a partner that comes alongside, that looks at not only the things that are going on right now, but can project out and say, these are the things we need along the lines of funding to support our agencies, is really important. And so the partnership is it's critical.
Yeah, you guys are a well-oiled machine, and we appreciate you coming and sharing this with our Bloom viewers.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
For more information on Central Florida Behavioral Health Network, visit hopeforsuncoast.org. And for anyone struggling with substance use, visit operationpar.org. Bloom will be right back.
The preceding portion of Bloom was sponsored by Central Florida Behavioral Health Network and the Department of Children and Families.